Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's another day and another story of activists proving to the world that they need a lot of help. Over these last couple of years, we have seen protests, demonstrations, vandalism in the name of climate change. These people who are chronically online seem to think that when they eventually step outside and, I don't know, throw something at a painting, the average person is going to see that and be like, wow, this is so cool, this is amazing, these people aren't annoying at all. No, absolutely not. Yeah, it just hasn't clicked yet, and let's just be real about it. It's never going to click with these people, but recently we had two activists who decided to smear a bust of Queen Victoria with jam and porridge. They also spray painted a nice little rude word on there, making my editing job a little bit harder. And oh, I forgot, they also glued themselves to the building. Oh, wow. But what was the message they ultimately wanted to send? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they aren't too happy about the rising cost of food and families not being able to afford food. Wait, hold on. So, they throw food away. Make it make sense. Two women were charged after protesters smeared jam on bust of Queen Victoria. Campaign group This Is Rigged held a demonstration at Glasgow's Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum to protest rising food insecurity in the UK. Photos posted by the group show a pot of oats and a jar of jam being spread over the royal statue on Sunday afternoon. One protester used spray paint to write the words C ... onto its stand. Now I think they were just describing themselves.
I shouldn't have said that.
The two women then reportedly glued themselves to the plinth of the marble bust. We refuse to be dragged back to the Victorian era, they said. Diseases of starvation, including scurvy and rickets, are on the rise. Freedom begins with breakfast, and if you can't understand that, we'll shove it in your face. Food is a human right, and we will call out the rotten systems under which we are suffering. The group said it will continue action until the price of baby formula is reduced back to what it was in March 2021, and the Scottish Government funds a community hub for every 500 households in Scotland. A spokesperson from Police Scotland said at around 11:55 AM on Sunday, police were called to a report of a protest and alleged vandalism within Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum, Kelvin Grove Park, Glasgow. Two women aged 23 and 30 years have been arrested and charged following the incident. They have been released on an undertaking to appear at a Glasgow Sheriff Court at a later date. You know, I don't know if you guys have also thought about this. I think more and more people are starting to ask the questions surrounding these scenes of vandalism, etc., etc. Why does it take so long for security to come over and, I don't know, arrest them, drag them out? We always see these people, regardless of where it is, being allowed to do what they want, throw soup, whatever, at a painting, and then after they've said what they want to say, then, you know, we see them perhaps getting dragged away. Why does it take so long? Questions that I think need to be answered. Leave your thoughts down below on that one, ladies and gentlemen, but here are the two stunning and brave individuals using their time very wisely.
Back to the Victorian era. Diseases and starvation, such as rickets and scurvy, are on the rise. Freedom begins with breakfast. If you can't understand that, we'll shove it in your face. Food is a human right, and we call it a system of oppression under which we are suffering.
I mean, look, I think we're all thinking the same thing here. If these were our children, whatever, I think we'd be very proud. They might potentially now get a criminal record, so I hope it was worth it. I don't actually know how these people function on a day-to-day basis, because to carry out these acts, you know, plan it out, script out what you're going to say, buy all the essentials, you know, the props, the tools, the food that they're going to throw away, and then complain that families can't afford food. But you must be consumed with so much hate and anger to act in this way, because that would be the only emotion carrying these people to do something like that. Every day they must wake up so angry, seething at the world. I don't think it's a very good frame of mind to be in. One could only imagine how they're acting in other avenues of life, because you must carry that same energy around everywhere. But we all understand, look, families are struggling, costs are rising, food is getting more expensive, but to throw away food, to, protest that, when you could give that food away to a family, doesn't make any sense. And let's just be real here, they look like idiots. There could be a family out there who sees you throwing away that food, who is struggling, and also thinks to themselves, that doesn't make any sense. We could use that food for breakfast, whatever. It's like when we saw that pink-haired girl, and I mention this girl all the time, but when she threw tomato soup over a painting, I think it was, and they were complaining about families not being able to get food, etc., etc. You know what? Maybe they are just so intelligent and their IQ is up here, and we're just struggling to understand why they go ahead and throw food away. And also spray painting the C word onto Queen Victoria, after that is sprayed on there, instantly food prices are just gonna dramatically drop. Maybe instead of gluing themselves to buildings, whatever, they need to glue themselves to the garden or something and just breathe in the fresh air for 24 hours. Who knows? But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this story. What are your thoughts on these two activists gluing themselves to the building, throwing food away, spray painting the C word? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Comment on this video, share this video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out.